Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Teacher Fifi and today we learn about algebraic expressions. In this topic, we will divide it into the three sections. The first section is writing expressions. The second section is collecting like terms and the last section is substitution. In the first section, we will learn about using symbols for unknown. Look at this problem. Given that star plus 9 equal to 17. The symbol star stands for an unknown number. We can work out the value of the star by using the mathematical operations. Since that star plus 9 equal to 17, so we can find the value of the star by 17 minus 9 is equal to 8. Because 8 plus 9 equal to 17. Now we go to the second problem. Given that hexagon symbol minus circle symbol is equal to 5. The symbol hexagon and the circle stand for unknown numbers. In this example, hexagon and circle symbol can have many values. For example, 12 minus 7 is equal to 5 or 3.2 minus negative 1.8 is also equal to 5. Hexagon and circle symbols are called variables because their value can vary. Now we learn about using letter symbols for unknowns. In algebra, we use letter symbols to stand for numbers. These letters are called unknowns or variables. Sometimes we can work out the value of the letters and sometimes we cannot. For example, we can write an unknown number with 3 added on to it as n plus 3. This is an example of algebraic expressions. Next, we go to the writing and expressions. Suppose John has a packet of biscuits and he doesn't know how many biscuits it contains. He can call the number of biscuits in the full packet by representing B symbol. If he opens the packet and eats 4 biscuits, he can write an expression for the number of biscuits remaining in the packet as B minus 4. After we know the expression of this problem, we can use that for writing an equations. So, John counts the number of biscuits in the packet after he has eaten 4 of them. There are 22. He can write this as an equation as B minus 4 is equal to 22. We can work out the value of the letter B by B is equal to 22 plus 4 is equal to 26. That means that there were 26 biscuits in the full packet. When we write expressions in algebra, we don't usually use the multiplication symbol. For example, 5 times n or n times 5 is written as 5n. The number must be written before the letter. When we multiply a letter symbol by 1, we don't have to write the 1. For example, 1 multiply n or n multiply 1 is written as n. Next, when we write expressions in algebra, we don't usually use the division symbol. Instead, we use a dividing line as in fraction notation. For example, n is divided by 3 is written as n per 3. When we multiply a letter symbol by itself, we use index notation. For example, n times n is written as n squared. Next, here are some examples of algebraic expressions. First, n plus 7 means that a number n plus 7. Next, 5 minus n means that 5 minus a number n. Next, 2n means that 2 lots of number n or 2 times n. Next, 6 per n means that 6 divided by a number n. Next, 4n plus 5 means that 4 lots of number n plus 5. Next, n cubed means that a number n multiplied by itself twice or n times n times n. And lastly, 3 times n plus 4 means that a number n plus 4 and then times 3. Now we go to the sum example to write expression. In this problem, Miss Green is holding n number of cubes in her hand. The question can be, write an expression for the number of cubes in her hand if she takes 3 cubes away. We know that the number of cubes in her hand is n. So when she takes 3 cubes away, means that n should be minus by 3. So when she doubles the number of cubes she is holding, that means that 2 times n or 2n. Next, we go to the identities. When two expressions are equivalent, we can link them with the identically equal to sign. For example, x plus x plus x is identically equal to 3x. D is called an identity. In an identity, the expressions on each side of the equation are equal for all values of the unknown. The expressions are said to be identically equal. Now, we already done in the first sections. Let's go to the next section, which is quality like terms. In this section, we learn about like terms. An algebraic expression is made up of terms and operators such as plus, minus, multiply, divide, and bracket. A term is made up of numbers and letter symbols but not operators. For example, 3a plus 4b minus a plus 5 is an expression. And 3a, 4b, a, and 5 are terms in the expression. 3a and a are called like terms because they both contain a number and the letter symbol a. How to call it together like terms? Remember, in algebra, letters stand for the numbers. So, we can use the same rule as we use for arithmetic. In arithmetic, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 4 times of 5. In algebra, a plus a plus a plus a is equal to 4 times of a. The a's are like terms. We collect together like terms to simplify the expression. Now we go to the second example. In arithmetic, 7 times 4 plus 3 times 4 is equal to 10 times 4. We can get 10 by addition between 7 and 3. Then, the product addition between both numbers should be multiplied by 4 because both numbers also is multiplied by 4. In algebra, we can use the same concept like 7 times b plus 3 times b is equal to 10 times b, or 7b plus 3b is equal to 10b. 7b, 3b, and 10b are like terms. They all contain a number and the letter b. When we add or subtract like terms in an expression, we say we are simplifying an expression by collecting together like terms. An expression can contain different like terms. For example, 3a plus 2b plus 4a plus 6b is equal to 3a plus 4a plus 2b plus 6b. We need to rearrange all the terms in the same group which is like term. So we rearrange 3a and 4a in the same group and 2b and 6b in the same group. So we use mathematical operation to get the answer which is 7a plus 8b. This expression cannot be simplified any further. Now we go to the sum exercise. Simplify this expression by collecting together like terms. Let's do together. A plus A plus A plus A plus A should be 5A. Next, 5B minus 4B is equal to B. Next, 4c plus 3d plus 3 minus 2c plus 6 minus d is equal to 4c minus 2c plus 3d minus d plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 2c plus 2d plus 9. Next, 4n plus n squared minus 3n. We give the answer 4n minus 3n plus n squared, which is n plus n squared. Next question is 4r plus cs minus d. This equation cannot be simplified because three terms are not like terms. Now we go to the sum problem in algebraic parameters. Remember, to find the parameter of a shape, we add together the length of each of its sides. Write an algebraic expression for the parameter of the following shape. By seeing this figure, we know that the width length is 2a and the height length is 3b. So, the parameter of this shape should be 2a plus 3b plus 2a plus 3b is equal to 4a plus 6b. Now we go to the second example. Given that shape, this shape already have the length, which is 5x, x, 5x, and 4y. To get the parameter of this shape, we need to add all these terms. 4y plus 5x plus x plus 5x is equal to 4y plus 11x. Now, we already arrived in the last section of this topic, which is substitution. What does substitution mean? In algebra, when we replace letters in an expression or equation with numbers, we call it substitution. How can 4 plus 3 times something be written as an algebraic expression? Using n for the variable, we can write this as 4 plus 3n. We can evaluate the expression 4 plus 3n by substituting different values for n. For example, given that n is equal to 5, so we can evaluate 4 plus 3n is equal to 4 plus 3 times 5 is equal to 4 plus 15 is equal to 19. And when n is equal to 11, we can find that 4 plus 3n is equal to 4 plus 3 times 11 is equal to 4 plus 33, which is 37. Now we move on to the second example of substitution. Let's say 7 times something per 2 can be written as 7n per 2. We can evaluate the expression 7n per 2 by substituting different values for n. For example, when n is equal to 4. So 7n per 2 is equal to 7 times 4 divided by 2 is equal to 28 divided by 2. Then the answer will be 14. And when n is equal to 1.1, 7n per 2 is equal 7 times 1.1 divided by 2. Then we get the 7.7 divided by 2. Then the answer will be 3.85. Then the third example of substitutions, like something square plus 6 can be written as n square plus 6. We can evaluate the expression n square plus 6 by substituting different values for n. For example, when n is equal to 4, so n square plus 6 is equal to 4 square plus 6, then we get 16 plus 6, then the answer will be 22. Next, when n is equal to 0.6, we can evaluate n square plus 7 is equal to 0.6 power of 2 plus 6 is equal to 0.36 plus 6, then the answer will be 6.36. Before I end off this video, I leave you some exercise. Here are 5 expressions. So I hope you can click pause of this video for a few minutes, then do it by your own. I hope you done do it, then you can check your answer now and see how the working way to do it. I hope you can get the correct answer for all questions. Now we already done our learning in algebraic expression. So for more information, you can refer to this link. So I hope you understand what we already learned before and enjoy this video. That's all from me. Thank you. See you again. Bye.